What is up, and welcome to Hot Take, where we chill out and listen to some music together and get to decide what we think. I'm Toby A.K.A. Kushing from the T&D channel. Make sure you check out everything we do. And today, I felt like I had to revisit Phish. So the last one I did was the album version of their song Fee, and people said it was unfair and that I needed to check out something live. And it's been a minute since I listened to them. You know, I've seen them before, but I wasn't a huge fan. I knew all of their songs up until the point, but I was just around it a lot. So let's check out something more recent. This is from, you can see right there, December 29th, 2022, New York, New York. And the song is Everything's Right, which is one I don't know. So let's see what's up. Gotta rip a bong first.
Time to get out, I paid my dues. I need to shout, there's no time to lose. No more to give, the well is dry. The pavement's worn, my brain is fried. It's time.
Just right off the bat, the thing that I always say is just, I'm not gonna hate on him because it sounds like his voice is hoarse or like, you know, it sounds like something else going on. I'm not gonna hate him for that. But just his voice naturally, at his best even, I felt like just didn't really grab me ever. And, you know, I want to love it because I love the music so much. I really like some jams that they get into. But the voice never got me, and some of the writing gets a little too funny. And so it's never really clicked with me. I want it to be more beautiful, but maybe it's a parody of it fucking self. I don't know. I've heard a lot of different excuses of why people think that he writes like that.
To get out, I paid my dues. My shoes have holes, my socks are bare. The mirror's secret is I'm losing my head. I'm in prison without a crime. The sentence judges on undefined. It's time to get out. I paid my dues. I paid my dues. But everything's right, so just hold tight. 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 Everything's right, so just hold tight.
Yeah.
Everything's right. So
I always loved their funk aspect. You can tell when they drop into the verses their funk influence, which I do love. One song that I thought about doing was Down with Disease, because that was one I always remember loving. Heavy funk influence. And this one's more of like a kind of a commercial song. It feels more of like it'd be a great album song. You know, it's a little dancey in the chorus and stuff, but it's not bad. It's not that goofy shit that I don't like about their writing. It's pretty standard, but I wanted to hear a little bit of a jam because I do love when him and Paige get into some weird space together. That is the reason that I do think they deserve praise.
this crazy world I know. It's time.
Let's skip around, find something. Here where the lights change, probably.
This crazy world I know. It turns, it turns. Long nights over and the sun's coming up now.
Classic chant.
Yeah, it's gonna be alright. Na 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 na.
It's a whiskey for the jam.
Yeah, it's gonna be alright. Na 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 na. Yeah.
Come on, get to the jam, bro.
Yeah. Now it's gonna be alright. Na na na. It's gonna be alright.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a fair argument. Like when I talk about his voice too, it's like I've heard a lot of different opinion about it. But for me, I always said, you know what I say? I always say like, if they had a good singer, they'd be one of my favorite bands of all time. Even they had a female singer that was really talented, or even someone that was just all they did, like with some soul or something. I just never personally liked his voice, but doesn't necessarily ruin it. I'm not saying like I mean he's better than a lot of people. I get that, but it just doesn't take me away. And I'm not sure if it's a fair argument because like some people would say jam, especially like there is no like devoted singer. There's always you're always playing an instrument or something. And so normally in a jam band there is just like the guitarist or the pianist or somebody just sings, and they're not necessarily a trained singer or even really exceptional at it. They're better at their instrument. It happens a lot in this genre. And so maybe there is something to say about like just letting musicians sing. I'm stumbling a lot because it's odd. I don't know exactly what I want out of this, but it's just maybe it's okay to suck at singing in jam because it's more about being a musician and letting yourself out there. I don't know. I do love the spooky jams though. They really do get in a crazy space, and they really are good at creating an environment. That is one of their strengths, and they allow a lot of pocket for each other when they're playing too. Like as long as it's not like a specific solo, when it's just jam form, they really play off of each other, and their notes bounce off of one another, which is cool. That aspect of it is really nice. So, like, to me, I guess it's worth it to sit through the song so you can hear the jam. I don't know. They are good at crossing this like blissful dark area of music too. Like it's a strange place that they get to, and I like that. Let's get another piece of the jam here for a sec too before we go. That's nice. Yeah, I do love when they do some runs together like that. Well, tell me what you think. My dogs are going crazy. Everything's happening. But let me know what you think about Phish, and like, tell me I'm being harsh. Tell me I'm not being harsh enough. What do you think about sitting through the song to get to the jam, or should I not listen because the the writing isn't what I like, you know? Can I find my own reason to love it just from the jams alone, you know? Because as a band, they are one of my favorites. But as songwriters, not even on the list, you know? And it's so drastic to me, like that it could be so great and so not what I want. And that's my fault. Anyway, I love you. Let me know what you thought. Let me know about some different Phish ones or different bands or things you want to do in the future on this. Make sure to check out our Patreon. We do a lot of wild shit over there. We got extra dead shows. We got extra music shows, you know, that we do. And our podcast gets crazy. And make sure to check out Kushing on Spotify or on the T&D channel. I'm trying to put out more music, you know, so check that shit out. And lastly, check out Real Bird. It's a cult. We want you to be a part of our family. So rock some winter gear. And we love you. We out. I'm out. We out inside my mind.